Don't blindly accept everything that others present to you. Take charge of your life like a CEO and ask questions, particularly when faced with decisions involving sacrificing this life for the next. No concrete evidence of life after death has ever been produced. Numerous theories exist, all based on assumptions, and they often demand blind adherence. The nature of existence after death remains a mystery, as we are still in the process of evolution and not a finished product. Until we fulfill our potential, we must strive for further evolution. Since no one can return to elucidate the experience, we must expand our understanding, which requires effort. Concepts like God are challenging to grasp, so God should be regarded and accepted in the realm of the placebo effect. It works, but the mechanism remains unknown. Thus, atheists should not simply react to religions. Embracing our inherent incompleteness should foster humility and compassion. Conversely, relying on incomplete knowledge fueled by ego, pride, or honor obstructs our evolutionary progress. It's beneficial to employ a metaphorical basket. When encountering situations where understanding is lacking, place it in the basket and carry it with you. This not only helps manage ego but also cultivates inner peace. Recognizing our incomplete knowledge should foster humility and empathy. However, claiming complete knowledge leads to defensiveness and egotism. We can't be egotistical about our incomplete knowledge. We are designed to evolve continuously. No religion, ideology, or human group can complete or hasten the evolutionary process. Just as building muscle requires lifting heavier weights, we must constantly push our limits to realize our potential. Claiming complete knowledge halts our pursuit, and defies the laws of nature and God. Today, cell phones boast unbelievable technology essential for daily life. Despite this progress, human vulnerability persists due to mortality and the complexity of life processes. We cannot attribute our achievements solely to ourselves, as everything operates through simple yet incredibly complex mechanisms. Even the use of cell phones hinges on the availability of oxygen. This alone should foster spiritual humility. Ultimately, blind faith exerts a powerful influence on individuals, despite its enigmatic nature. We excavate tombs and graves of those who believed in an afterlife, yet the mystery endures. I personally believe in the spiritual realm without ego, employing my basket of the unknown while navigating daily realities. I prioritize the physicality of this life over the rules dictated by religious politics. Logically, physical realities take precedence over the unknown, making killing over hypothetical realities unjustifiable. Part 2. God, is that you? Cemeteries dot every community worldwide, yet homelessness persists. The deceased retain ownership of land, while the living remain destitute. The irony is palpable. We turn to religions regarding life and death discussions, relegating these topics exclusively to religious discourse. Mortality is a universal reality and should be addressed at all community levels to prevent waste. As humans, we bear the responsibility to contribute to humanity even after death. Owning land posthumously is more about emotions than practicality. Instead of visiting graves, consider donating to the needy in honor of the deceased, thereby contributing positively to the community. We are born into humanity as physical beings, while our religious or national identities are products of intellectual education. Education should enrich our humanity. If it does the opposite, we must prioritize our human identity over all others. Belief in or denial of God's existence is facile. Without comprehension or understanding, killing in the name of God is unacceptable. Using God for political ends is equally absurd. In my view, these actions stem from human imagination, individual insecurities, and the politics of belonging. Human imagination holds immense power, capable of shaping beliefs and actions. Whether through fear, oppression, or suicide bombings, human imagination influences politics and societal dynamics. Religion offers prophecies and predictions about the future, yet their interpretations remain elusive. The existence of a spiritual world hinges on humanity. Without human beings, spirituality loses meaning. If we eliminate the human element, the triangle of God, devil, and man collapses. If God represents good, the devil evil, and man judgment, then good and evil require human judgment. Without humans, neither concept holds significance. God committing suicide seems inconceivable, underscoring the integral role of humanity in spirituality. While some may perceive me as an atheist or non-Muslim, I believe in God and God's prophets, albeit acknowledging their incomplete knowledge. The phenomenon is intricately tied to human control, imagination, and the politics of fear. Religion promises rewards in the afterlife, providing comfort in this life. If religious teachings foster spirituality and humanitarianism, they serve a purpose. Conversely, if they lead to harm, they are counterproductive. Religious leaders should possess social work degrees to address mental health issues effectively. Despite technological advancements and millennia of pursuit, we lack proof of God's existence. If God fails to manifest despite religious promises, faith may wane. Viewing oneself as a cell of God fosters a sense of worth and purpose. We exist to serve humanity and God, not to drive ourselves to self-destruction. Let's transcend our insecurities and unite as humanity, belonging not to gangs, communities, nations, races, genders, or religions, but to God and humanity as a whole.